A lot of players think possession in eFootball is about making endless passes just to look safe, but that is not what actually keeps the ball. What really keeps possession is timing, patience, and the ability to make the right decision before your opponent can force you into a mistake. So today, I want to show you how to actually keep possession in eFootball without panicking, without forcing passes, and without giving the ball away for free. But before we get into it, wait until the last tip, because that one alone can seriously improve your final third finishing and make your attacks much more dangerous. The first thing you need to understand is that possession starts with your mindset. If your mind is rushing, your game will rush with it. That is why the most important step is to stay calm throughout the match, because possession is not about speed alone, it is about patience. You do not need to force every move the moment you win the ball. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is simply wait. Let your teammates move, and let the opponent reveal the space for you. That is when mistakes begin to appear, because impatient players press too hard, step out of position, and leave gaps behind them. The second step is building up from the back, and this is where a lot of players make their biggest mistake. They treat defenders like players whose only job is to clear the ball. But in possession football, your defenders are the beginning of the attack. When your goalkeeper or center back has the ball, do not rush into a forward pass just because it looks available for a second. Before you pass, scan the pitch and read the movement around you, because the best possession players are always thinking one step ahead. Once you start reading the field before the pass, your buildup becomes smoother, safer, and much harder to interrupt. Now here is something many players refuse to do, even though it is one of the smartest things in the game, and that is passing back and resetting the attack when needed. If every forward lane is blocked, then forcing a risky pass is not bravery, it is a gift to your opponent. Instead, move the ball back to your center back or defensive midfielder, reset the shape, and let your team spread out again. And once they press too aggressively, the gaps begin to open somewhere else on the pitch. Remember, keeping the ball is always better than losing it, because you wanted to force one hopeful pass. Once you have worked the ball into your opponent's half, the game changes again, because this is where eFootball becomes a possession killer if you are not careful. Defenders recover quickly, they close space fast, and if you hold the ball too long in dangerous areas, they will swarm you before you can react. This is where tiki-taka becomes so effective. One pass becomes two becomes three, and suddenly the defender who was perfectly positioned a moment ago is now half a step late. That half step is all you need to break the line and create a chance. Do not try to dribble through 4 defenders when the simple pass is available, because in possession football, the ball should do the work for you. Keep it moving, keep it sharp, and keep your touches clean. So, if you want to keep possession more often in eFootball, remember the 4 things that matter most. Stay calm and do not panic when you get the ball. Build up from the back and scan the pitch before every pass. Reset the play when the forward option is not there. Then, once you reach the opponent's half, use quick 1-touch and 2-touch passing to break the defense apart. If you master those, you will not only keep the ball for longer, but you will also improve your final third finishing.